Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be going over how we produced a set of commercials for Arc'teryx.
Welcome to the Arc'teryx Toronto Campground. When choosing a bag for spring or summer, you want to choose something that's highly water resistant and lightweight. The pack features a roll top closure as well as a zippered side access. The new Aerios 45 pack is a great option for those multi-day camping trips. It's an ideal choice to carry all your gear on those longer days without adding too much weight.
For us, this was a really fun project because we were involved in the producing, film production, and then also the post-production of this project. The whole goal of this was to be an informative 4-video series for some of the products that they wanted to talk about. The whole feel of this we were going for is that it's supposed to be informative and slightly comedic. So we were very intentional with the scripting as well as the actions in each of the scenes. Going over the storyboarding and planning, Adrian and Jason took over that role. So what they did over a couple days is sat down and went through each video and what's to be covered, developed a script, and then developed those actions that go with the script. And from that, they made a shot list going over what exactly focal length we're going for each shot, the actions involved in that shot, and the lighting setups. Milanote is a fantastic resource where you can put in pictures and videos for reference, and then also plan out the shots that we actually did. If you guys are interested in a full video about Milanote, please let me know in the comments below. Now, with all the pre-production done, when it came to actually shooting these commercials, we had access to half of the Toronto Arc'teryx store to basically create our campsite, which was the whole theme of the 4 videos. We thought it would be very appropriate and very cool as Arc'teryx is into camping clothing, and that's what the 4 videos about, is to actually build that campsite in the back of the store with all the clothes there, just to highlight what the brand is about as well as what the products are in this case. For the shoot, everything was shot on an FX9. We had a variety of lenses, but mainly we used a 35mm Sigma Prime, and at one scene where we had to go inside a tent and get a super wide of the subject talking, we used a 14mm lens. I was in charge of the gaff and grip, so the lighting setup throughout the whole production was relatively the same with a few kickers and such there. Now I'm going to throw to some on-set footage where I explain the whole lighting setup. So we are here with Arc'teryx shooting their series of camp line products. So this is the campsites we set up for these specific videos, and I'm just going to be breaking down the kind of the setup we're going through right now. So currently the FX9 is actually on a slider. We're using the Rhino Arc II for this, and we're not doing any tilting motion, so we're only using the slider of it. And then for lighting, our main keys, we're shooting a Forza 500, and that's on a light dome too. And then we have this shooting through a 6x4 scrim gym with 2 layers of diffusion. And then we just have a simple flag to actually flag off this bag because it's really reflective and it was really hot when we were shooting. And then we have some Nanlite products, these small little tube lights, as well as their small panel lights doing some lighting effects here. So we have a simple red, just give us ambience, and then we have it on a flicker to actually give us that whole light effect. And these are just campfire logs that we actually got from Adrian got from the gas station. And then for audio, we have Jason set up on that with a boom mic just over the talent. And then our main thing is we have 6 Astera tubes all set up through the app that we're using. And through mainly the shoot, it's more of an airy daylight kind of thing, so we have them set to a warm tone. And then there's a good cool switch up between in the set just to say it's turning into a storm, kind of dusk evening kind of thing. So this is the switch up now. And we're simply just setting all the lights to go to a blue. We're gonna do an example of that, how that looks. And then I simply just, with the Astera app, go to the blue, gives that really dramatic effect. And we wanted to add more stuff to the foreground, but we couldn't really find any pots and plants that we wanted to bring. So what Justin did is he took a tree branch from a tree outside, and then we set it up on a impact clamp as well as a grip head, just to give you that more depth to kind of see that you're going through the trees into the actual campsite that we have set up here. Now when it came to editing, Jason started with a rough edit of all the cuts and audio synced together, and then I went in and fine-tuned everything and got all the tweaks and details ironed out. Right, for this, again, we're going for that corporate clean look, also with some comedic value. So to really sell that corporate side, the lighting had to be really on point, which we did achieve this. And then associated with the lighting was just the actual coloring, which Jason did a phenomenal job. Now going into the music selection, I use Epidemic Sound, and I have a bunch of quirky corporate just music selections that I've downloaded over in the past, and I just thought they were super appropriate and they were fit so well. Another big thing that made these videos come alive was sound design. Now this was in every video. In the raining video, there were sounds of rain, thunder, lightning, wind rustling up against the tent. And then there's another video where he's going through his stuff. We had water pouring, impacts, footsteps, rustling of bag, tying of shoes, anything that we could add sound and add more depth to this whole project, that's what we did.
When packing for spring-summer camping, you want to make sure that you account for unpredictable weather. Camping in wet clothes is no fun for anyone. We always recommend having some sort of emergency shell, like the Beta LT. You're also going to want light layers in your pack that you can take on and off and stow away. Now you're ready for whatever Mother Nature throws at you.
That sums up this video. We were really excited to share this project because it was more on the fun side and we had a lot of creative freedom all the way from the producing, production to the post-production roles. We had a lot of fun on and off set and we just really wanted to share that. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this.